With breaking news that we're getting in at the moment, we're getting in inside details of what transpired in the Prime Minister's meeting with the Council of Ministers that took place earlier today. Top sources are telling Times Now that the theme of today's meeting was reforms in various departments in the government. The Prime Minister spoke to the ministers for 30 minutes and urged all the departments to work on ease of living and also ease of doing business, and also asked the departments to take reforms to the people. Various departments also gave presentations, including the Ministry of Petroleum, Corporate, Commerce, as well as the Environment Ministry. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar also gave a detailed presentation on the significance of the Prime Minister's visit to the 5 nations. In fact, we have Pragya, who's joining us live on the broadcast to give us more details. Pragya, this, I believe, was roughly around 4.5 hours, the meeting that took place between the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. Take us through the key highlights of this meeting.
Absolutely, and in fact, PM has focused on reforms and how every minister needs to go among people, and also tell how much work has been done in government in past 12 years. Remember, on June 9, Modi government is completing 12 years. In fact, Prime Minister, while speaking to all the Council of Ministers, he said that Viksit Bharat 2047 is not just a slogan. It is the commitment that has been made to the people of this country by Modi government, and it needs to be fulfilled. For that, it is very necessary that reforms are being taken by all the departments, and in fact, ease of living, ease of doing business, files should not be stuck. There should be smooth flow of files as well. In fact, when it comes to the performance and also the bureaucracy when it is compared, because remember, there are secretaries also who were also present in this particular meeting, but a very clear message that Prime Minister has given, that the focus needs to be on reforms. There is no need to delve too much on the past, what past government had done and what wrong they had done, but we need to focus on future. 2047 needs to be accomplished is what Prime Minister told these Council of Ministers, including that Mr. Jaishankar, MEA, Minister for External Affairs. He informed the Council of Ministers about 5-nation tour of PM and also significance of it, and how this tour, in fact, has aided India to deal with after effects of closure of Strait of Hormuz. In fact, that was the presentation. Prime Minister was also, felicitated for Bengal results as well as successful completion of the 5-nation tour of Prime Minister, bringing investment, bringing trade to the country. There were ministries like Petroleum, Corporate, MORTH, MEA, Environment, Labor, Commerce. They all gave presentation on what they had done right and what they have achieved so far. In fact, there was also, marking of these ministries on various standards like filing, completing a work in particular time, attendance, all of that. How many ministries have topped on these particular parameters? Top 5 and the lower rank, those ministries got as a lowest of the 5. So in fact, that review has also been done by the Prime Minister. But having said that, Prime Minister has spoken about the commitment which has been made to the people, which is the reforms that they need to undertake. In fact, 12 years of completion is also one of the factors that Prime Minister spoke about.
Absolutely. The fact that the government is also about to complete 12 years of staying in power, and the Prime Minister also taking stock of the performance of various ministries, also giving his word of advice that reforms must reach the people. And this meeting also assumes significance considering it comes on the backdrop of the ongoing tensions in the Middle East. Thank you, Pragya, for putting this into perspective for us.